Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff.
Shoots! You can get that clear. Pulisic. Oh, good take in a good area.
Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
Abraham. And the shot! Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. Ejaria. Reading claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Willian. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Abraham, he's through. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Abraham, real chance! It's there! There is the breakthrough!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Abraham. And it's played forward. Pulisic. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Tries to get it forward quickly. Bulldog has a hit, sticks it away. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Reading grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Ejaria.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Willian. Well played, he saw that coming. Echaria. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Gets away from his opponents, and a shot! Hoists it forward. Well, that had to be more accurate. Bulldog! And the finish! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
It's the through ball. A little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's been taken straight back. Conte. Cuts it out. Gets it upfield. Tries to get it forward quickly. We hit half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Reading kick off the second half. He's got options out wide. Oh, Red, they've been good at that. Just brushed off the ball there. Could move up a gear here. And the weighted pass, that's beautifully weighted. Pulisic, Willian. With a delicate ball. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Kante goes looking. It's a loose ball. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Conte. Kovacic. Chelsea are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Conte. Pulisic. And the counter is on. Plays it out to the wing. Back into the middle. Bulldog. He gets past his man. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Emerson. Abraham. Pulisic. Hits one! Taken with style. And they've got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Chelsea take the lead. That has sent him sprawling. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Chelsea have it back and they can go again. It's come loose.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a double substitution going on here. Chelsea got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. He's had a go! Back of the net! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's through, it's one-on-one. Big chance! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Reading making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Reading get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Batshuayi needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was...
Chance! This could fall anywhere!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that's been won straight back.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. Pulisic finds himself eased off the ball. Moore goes up and over. What a throw in. Forward it goes. And that's that. Reading did it the hard way. A testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I had this marked down as a draw at best, but their tactical approach and industry was superb.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.